Hello. In today's video, we're going to be going over how I analyze a trade to decide whether it is a buy or a sell, or whether we should make an entry or not. So sit tight. As always, I am not a financial advisor, nor am I telling you to buy any of these ever. This is a detailed look at how I strategically trade to maximize profit and minimize loss. Only a suggestion. Alright, so let's pop over here to the 1 minute. So when I'm looking at a trade, for instance today we're looking at GBP USD, which is Forex, foreign exchange market. You can use this, philosophy or this method or, my mindset of trading, when you're investing in anything really, stocks, Forex, crypto, even buying and selling a car or something. But here on the 1 minute, we can look at the MACD, which is basically like a volume indicator, shows you where the almost like the volume of the stock is going to move, or the the crypto or the Forex, as well as the stochastic indicator, and the RSI, which is same thing, like a bullish or a bearish indicator. So right now we can see on the 1 minute, obviously the MACD has just crossed, which is a bullish indicator, as well as stock is at a low and the RSI is at a low. Next, we can see that it is following a minor trend line for the most part, which we can adjust here a little bit. And anytime you're looking at a play or something you're going to buy into, a trade, you always want to look at the grand scheme of things. So we're going to kind of play around with these different time frames here. So we'll go to the 2 minute next. We can see as well the MACD is lining up bullish, overextended, starting to consolidate around this midline. Same thing, the stock is overextended, STOCH, finding a bottom. RSI as well is at 47, which technically is showing that it is at an oversold state. So with this RSI, what it stands for is relative strength indicator, and you can get these indicators like right here on pretty much any platform. Right now I'm using forex.com, but if you guys use Webull, or if anybody, pretty much any platform, you can find these indicators on, except for Robinhood. I don't think you can. But next we'll go to the 3 minute. And here we can see it starts to get a little more messy as I do a little more work. Let me go ahead and take off one of these moving averages just so we can condense things down a little bit. Oh, yeah, never mind. We'll just close that. Alright, so we see the MACD on the 3 minute is starting to curl under as well, but we see this nice consolidation. So this shows or tells me that we see some support here as well. If we zoom out to like the 5 or the 10 minute, where we see these bigger trends, we can see that GBP USD is falling within this, what I would call like a trend sandwich, or a downward trend, bouncing in between this high and this low. Here at the bottom, if we come out to like the 10 or 15 minute, we can see that it's starting to find a lower support line. Let's go to like the 30 minute and see a bigger view. So in the grand scheme of things, this is going to be a big support line. So we see a previous touch here. So when it hits again, any retail investor or anybody investing is going to, that's using indicators or looking at the grand scheme, is going to see this and buy in. So right here we're on the 1 hour, and we can see that this is a triple retest of this support area. So in the grand scheme of things, this is a good trade to initiate. We're looking at multiple points and time periods to gain probability and gain an understanding, a clear understanding, perception of what we're doing here, so that we're not just entering a blind trade and just throwing your money willy-nilly. So now we'll go to the 10 minute again. You can see as well, or actually let's go to the 5 minute. So you can see as well the MACD is at an oversold state, or moreover you could say curling under and about to cross. And pretty much anytime we see this happening, because this is a bullish indicator, we'll see these nice big green candles just showing support. People see these things, people use these indicators, people buy in. Not only that, it is literal, just like an algorithm basically, to group or calculate a group of numbers to show you a real live indicator, or a representation of what the moving average or what the how this investment is moving. You can use this on stocks, crypto, forex, anything. So now let's fast forward to the 30-minute, get a bigger look. We can see the MACD crossed. It was at an overextended state. RSI bottomed out. RSI is still at 47, which shows that it's still technically oversold. We can go to the hour, and then same thing. MACD just crossed, which is a bullish indicator. STOCH, stochastic, is at a low, curling up, starting to show support. Same thing with the RSI. Then we can go to the 2 hour and see the same thing. MACD is curling under. STOCH, stochastic, is curling under. And the RSI as well is at an oversold state of 30. So here, based on all of these signals that we're looking at, and based on all of these probabilities and numbers and candlesticks, we can assimilate a clearer understanding and a clearer picture of what we're seeing. So for one, we have a triple retest, triple bottom, showing that we have massive support in this area. 2, we see the MACD is curling under, showing support in all these regions, as well as the 1 minute, 5 minute, 3 minute, 2 minute, showing that this could be an area to buy. And we see as well that it has broken out of this downward trend and confirmed. If we go to 3 minute, this is the downward trend that we just saw it was in the last hour or so, since probably last night or early today at midnight. We see it following this downward trend, and then at about 1648 breaking out, and we see it finding support here. So when we're breaking out of a trend, what we're looking for is confirmation. You don't want to just throw your money in there and forget about it. We want to see that the investment or the play that we're investing into is confirming out of the downward trend, or whatever trend we're in, upward trend, whatever. So big thing that I use when I'm looking at is indicators, trend lines, areas of support and resistance, just to gain a clearer picture and have more probability in your trades, so you're not making a blind investment, as we said before. So here we can see I added another 2 positions, specifically because it popped out, rejected. Then we wait, and we see it find here at the top of this once resistance line, and now confirm support. So we see it break out of these 2 resistance areas, and then confirm support above this top of this trend sandwich going down. The candlesticks are showing support here, confirming. So all in all, this is a good trade for the hour or even the 2 hour, because it shows it's overextended. But for right now as well, we can swing the 2, the 3, the 5 minute, however you want to look at it. But right now, the sentiment of this is bullish of GBP USD.